All right, all right, all right. What is going on? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Terrence from Makersville, and we're here, episode 46, and we are going back to basics. Yesterday, I hope some of you guys took some action, or not even yesterday, just in general. I hope people are taking action on the things that I'm teaching, or at least thinking about. No, I'm not letting you off the hook. I hope you guys are taking action. Um, on the things that I've been kind of preaching here. Even if you don't have the command center, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to those that have the command center and those that I have worked with personally. Not a lot of people, but people that I have worked with personally. So I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the people that are still on the fence and that haven't got the trial version of the program yet. And you're showing up to the lives or you're watching the replays, you're sending me private DMs, and it's look like, it's looking like you want to jump in the pool, but you haven't yet. And I'm not going to force anyone to do so, but I do want people to begin to take action. I do want people to use the prompts that I gave out 2 months ago. I do want people to think about ways that they could become the authority. I do want people to think about building their own funnels and thinking about what could their lead magnet be. I do want people to think about having like their own learning center slash blog where they are offering information to educate their niche or educate the marketplace. I do want people to think about building those blogs so that they go up for certain keywords. Um, yes, I'm live now. Yes, I'm live now. Yep. So I do want people to think about writing those blogs and thinking about keywords that they want to begin to rank for. So when people are searching in Google or whatever problem they have, that the names pop up. Um, so their names pop up or their businesses pop up. Like these are the building blocks of business. To have a Google My Business profile and start uh, creating content for their profile. I do want people to think about getting reviews for whenever they sell a product or service. All these little minute things matter. Everybody wants to be the boss. There's all this boss talk. Oh yeah, boss. I want to be my own boss, my entrepreneur. But it's the little things that it's not the flossing on Instagram, on Facebook. Whenever you do something or you having an event, it's a photo op. Like, yo, look, I'm out. This is what I'm doing. Or yo, I'm here. No, it's not. It's the things that people don't see you doing, right? It's when you're thinking about running the ad campaign and you're looking for an audience, or when you think you found your audience and now you're looking for a lookalike audience. It's even learning what a lookalike audience is. It's putting your head in a book or on the screen and learning how to actually how to go into your business ad account and put together a Facebook ad. Then how to write copy and what type of copy should be in your Facebook ad. Once you find that out, how do you go to ChatGPT and get help on how to write that copy? So it's all the little things that you don't get the props for, that don't look cool. These things aren't sexy, right? But these are the minute things that every business needs to build a business. A friend of mine, they've been, watching me live faithfully. And I spoke to them. I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And they said, "Hey, well, you know what? I haven't really got into your funnel stuff and all that, but I do have some ideas for a t-shirt business. So I want to start a t-shirt business." I said, "All right, cool. I think she has sayings, maybe even some logos or some slogans that she wants to put." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm like, "Well, you can go into Chat GPT and get hundreds of slogans just like that, right? You can use the AI to get some artwork, right? And just start prompting. You can go to Fiverr and give them your slogans and get 25 designs made for, I don't know, 50, $60 on Fiverr, right? So, and then you can build a landing page and go high level. And then you could send that out to all your friends and you can automate that, right? You can do some short form content and automate that. Take a picture of it or do a digital mock-up of a t-shirt and send it out automatically. Send them to a landing page. You interested? You like this print? Send me your email. Put your phone number in. What are you doing now? You're building a list. You could build a workflow, right? I think I went over workflows. You could build a workflow. Once a person buys, send them a thank you email. Wait a week, send them an email. How do you like the product? Wait a day or two, send them an email of your online store with the rest of your products. Wait a day, send them a 50% off coupon. All in your workflow. So for any business, I don't care if you're selling t-shirts or dirt. It's all about having a system that you can automate, you pushing out content, you can automate you supporting and taking care of your customers, and you can automate you making sure your future, not even your future, your current customers are happy. It doesn't matter what business you run. I don't care what you're selling. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what your service is. It's all about having the system to be more efficient. And you have to figure out how that looks depending on what niche you're in. So what I wanted to do is tonight, I kind of just, wanted to go, I wanted to go back to basics, right? So we started here, right? We started with just prompts, the platform, tools, and just management, right? I don't even know when this, let me see if I can go to the date of when I made this sticky note right here, just so I could give you some context. And I could see for myself and look back and see, have I covered some of the things that I wanted to cover? Because when I remember me making these sticky notes and I said, hey, you know what? These are some of the things that I just want to cover. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up the date and when I made this. Oh, come on, man. Are you serious? I was just logged in. Okay. I don't know if I have time for that. Okay, no, put me in. All right. Okay, I made this on the 17th. No, I made this on the 12th. April, where, so almost 2 months ago, right? Because I've been at this Monday to Friday for 2 months, right? So now let's see where we are, right? So we started with these prompts, the platform, the tools, and the management. That's all that I was worried about at the time, right? So let me see if I can go. Is there any way? Let me see. Let me just run through it, right? So at first we started with the authority journey, right? And like this applies to, it's not like I'm going back in time and this doesn't apply. This is still the basis of what you should be trying to do and how you should be thinking about things, right? So the authority journey, right? Everyone talks about the customer journey or the buyer's journey, right? And that's a journey that your customer takes from having a problem, all the way from having a problem and not knowing what a solution is or what solution exists, to going through the journey of figuring out, trying to find stuff, researching and finding you and purchasing from you, and the journey they take to get there from beginning to end, right? We ain't talking about that. We started off talking about the authority journey, right? So we started talking about serving, right? Serving as the authority, right? And I gave you 20 prompts in 5 topic areas, right? That you can use for any niche, right? It was a library of prompts. And you can ask ChatGPT or whoever you use, whatever tool you use, ask the AI tool the questions and get information back and then reprompt. That's where we were, right? So then I said, okay, the tools. You had the authority prompts, right? ChatGPT. I've done quite a few modules, I would call them, of training with that. Google Sheets, right? We got content ideas and titles and put them into Google Sheets, right? And then we use Google Docs to put our scripts in. We even asked ChatGPT to write us authority scripts for like short form content. And Canva, I've been in Canva. I think I've taught y'all how to do quite a few things in Canva, and I still haven't even touched the surface, right? So then we talked about the platform, right? All right, the platforms to distribute your content: TikTok, Instagram, the company website, your Facebook, your YouTube, your X, your Snapchat, and your LinkedIn, right? So for me, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m., I know every day I'm going to be live on 3 platforms. That's going to be Facebook, that's going to be YouTube, and that's going to be X. Hopefully TikTok and LinkedIn in the coming future. But I know Monday through Friday, I'm going to have content on those 3 platforms because this right now is being streamed to those 3, right? Now, when I could get to LinkedIn, hopefully I can do that at a different time, as far as earlier during the day. I want to do something bite-sized there during the day, right? But we spoke about distributing your content, right? And then management. This is probably like this is going to be like what, I don't care how hot your idea is. Everybody has a hot idea, right? But this is where the magic really happens, right? Because you're building all this stuff, but where do you keep it? And this is why I say go high level, GHL, or the command center. Those 3 are the same thing. All right. It is go high level, right? But and short, the acronym GHL, go high level, duh. But then I just call it the command center because everything right there is centralized, right? So this is where you build your websites, your funnels. If you want to build a course, you build your courses, paid courses and free courses, your lead magnets, your email campaigns, your text campaigns, your contacts, your social media management, like everything. You do it from this one command center for the price. If you're not running ads, if you just want most of the features, you're talking about less than, or just about maybe $5 and change a month, yo. I mean a day. $5 or less a day, you can have all this for your business. So if you don't have a customer management system and you say, oh, okay, well, you know what? That's too expensive. Then you can't do business. If you want to do online business, right, and you don't have a storefront, you're already dodging that expense, right? You don't have a storefront. That means you don't have rent. You don't have gas. You don't have electric. You do in your own house. But I mean, you don't have to pay a separate, you don't have to keep the lights on somewhere separate. So you got to pay for your internet. You got to pay for your tech, right? You need your laptop and everything. But for your customer system, for this system, for what you see right here on this sticky note, you're getting all this for your business for less than, let's just say rounded, let's just say $5 a day. And you don't want to do it. So to have everything managed all in one place, you could run ads, you can have your funnels, you can have your websites, you can have courses, you can have your own phone app, and you don't want to pay $5 a day for it, then you're definitely not my customer. We can't even talk about business. Yeah, we like if you're not serious enough about your business to pay $5 a day to have it managed, don't tell me you're ready to do business. Don't. 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 You can't tell me that you're trying to do business. You don't. So then those people I'm not talking about. You guys just sit on the side and just learn. And then whenever you're ready, you jump in, right? But this is where we're going to build everything in. Go high level. Send me the DM if you want a free trial, right? Those who got the free trial already, you love it and you're hooked. And we do our one-on-ones outside, away from this live. We do the one-on-ones or the small group sessions, and then you get rolling. You get rolling. I got people starting businesses in like 48 hours. 48 hours and making sales in 48 hours. Making sales in 48 hours or starting to build their list in 48 hours. 48 hours from not even knowing anything about an internet business, how to set up a domain, how to set up to up and running. Because they already had an idea of a product that they wanted to sell. They just didn't know how to bring it to market and how to tell people they had it. And we're doing everything right here central in one program. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, so Facebook and Instagram comments workflow. So this is right here. This is another thing where it's kind of dope because you used to have to use a separate third-party app for this. But now, I mean, the workflow, I speak about the workflow that triggers. You have a trigger event. Maybe somebody fills out one of your forms. And then you have that content, and then the workflow, it just triggers different tasks and events that happen that are automated. Send the email, send a text, send a thank you, send them a link to a course, send them another email, check up on them, send them a reminder to give you a review. So all of this stuff happens in workflows, and now you could put people in workflows from your social media posts, right? So if you post on social media, You can say in your post, hey, and if you want more information, reply go. Type in go in the comment box, and I'll send you something. And as soon as that person types go and hits enter, your workflow will start. You'll send them a link to their DM automatically. They'll click on the link and go wherever you want to go. You can send them to a website. You can send them to a course. You can send them anywhere. But they don't have to click a link and leave the platform. Remember, they're doing all this from in the platform, right? So all they had to do was type in go, okay? And then the workflow automatically started. So they're still inside the app. They don't have to leave. Because most of the time when people are surfing social media, that's their leisure time. All right. They're relaxing, they're on the toilet, they're in the car, they're at their they're at gymnastics or ballet class, and their kids there, and they're just in the car waiting, or in the waiting area waiting, just scrolling. That's their downtime. They're probably not really trying to click links and learn about anything you got to offer unless they were looking for that. So this lets them stay in the app, and it's low friction and a low amount of work. They don't have to, because you are interrupting them. Whenever someone's surfing on social media and either you come with an ad or just something that's not related to what they're there for, which is leisure, you're interrupting that person. So if you're going to interrupt them, make it easy for them to engage. All right. So this is just so this is where we're at. This is these four things. I think I've done a good job of covering a lot of those things so far. But I'm about to take it to another level because we're about to be at the 50th episodes. 50th episode, 50 times that I've just been talking the same thing over and over and over. And guess what? I'm gonna continue because I know that this is what it is. I know with the emergence of AI, I know that online business is going to get more saturated. But if you focus on being the authority, being transparent, and answering the questions that your potential customers have, this game is going to get easier and easier and easier. It is a skill set that you can teach yourself and eat for life. It is a skill set that you can teach your children and eat for life. Right now, if your child is over the age of, I'm going to say 10, 11 years old, and they're able to understand and work the computer, they need to be learning Go High Level. If your child is over the age of, let's say 10 years old, and they're able and they have personality, they need to be creating content. If they're going to be, they need to be creating content. They would. They need to. They need to be creating content, meaningful content. They need to be editing on cap. To start critiquing your kids. And some of you have kids and grandkids that are masters at editing on their phone already. And they're too young, but with the skill set that they have now, they can work for a marketing company making over $60,000 at 10 years old. This is where the world is right now. When I worked for Impact, I had a personality, I had camera skills and editing skills. And I knew a little bit about marketing, but I was able to sell myself, and I had personality. I was good on camera, and I knew how to edit. And that got me in. I had 20 years of educational background, self-taught videographer, but none of that was on my resume. I couldn't prove none of that. I had nothing from a company saying that I can be a videographer for a marketing company. I had nothing saying that I can do that. But I knew how to cut that camera on because I had been doing camera work for 15, 20 years. Big shout out to the Pooba Butter Show. For those of you who remember the Pooba Butter Show, then you know that I've been on camera. Me and Pooba, Anthony Maxwell, we had a show, a YouTube show, The Black Jackass, what we called us, right? And we were doing skits 20 years ago when YouTube first launched. I wish we would have known how big YouTube and doing skits and just making a fool of yourself was going to become. We would have continued doing it, right? So, forgot why I said that. Oh yeah, I said that because so I've been doing it for a while. I didn't have any proof from a company, but I could show it. I didn't even have a what do they call it? A portfolio. They was like, yo, send me your portfolio, give me your reel. So I ain't got no damn reel. So then I had to go find everything I had and put it together. You have children and grandchildren and nieces and nephews that you say, get off that damn phone, get off that damn phone, get off that phone. You're on the phone too much. No, let them keep the phone, but just have productive things for them to do. If you guys want me to start a course for your children, right, and have your children log on live and I teach them how to use the phone and create content and post it on YouTube or TikTok, and they can have it come to a landing page. They need to be learning about that right now. What, do you still want them to learn about the War of 1812? Huh? Let me tell you something. Whatever your child's learning in school is going to be obsolete in 2 years. So get them get them learning with get them on the road to what's happening now. The educational system is not going to do it, especially public schools and even private schools too, because everybody's scared to be innovative. But the public schools definitely ain't doing it. So let me tell you something. Take it upon yourself to let your children create and let your children know, because your children have ideas. Children have more ideas than we will ever have because we're limited. We let life limit us. They haven't got to that point yet. They'll get there, but they haven't got there yet. So their minds are open. So ideas are all over the place. Teach your children how to go from idea to product. And you can do that with Go High Level. Your child can have an idea about something. Maybe something they make. I don't know. Maybe they make bracelets. Maybe they make their own lip gloss. Maybe they make their own slime. I don't know. They may have an idea. And they can film them doing that idea. They can put it on their social media. They can put a link that goes to a landing page, and they can start building a list and get customers. There's kids doing this. There are kids doing this. So let's not get it twisted of where we are and the times that we're living in. That's all I got for you. It's 8:30. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember to take action. Tomorrow may be pre-recorded. It's Friday. And I want to take Friday off, but I still want to have content for you. So it may be pre-recorded, but there will be something here. If it's not me, there will be something here for you at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Episode 47. We're almost at 50. At 50, like I said, at 51, we're just going to start turning it up and taking it up a notch. I hope you're ready. See you tomorrow.